What's good? It's Chigozie. It's Friday, September 7th, 2018. And we have this Masonic stand-up comedian, Elon Musk, inside this propaganda. As I've been saying for a long time now, Elon Musk is nothing else than a theatrical actor. He really is a comedian. That's why he's doing all these crazy things, making you laugh in the media, or running some big faux company, some shell company. SpaceX is NASA. He's just an actor for NASA. So we see now he's smoking weed with Joe Rogan. I mean, if this doesn't wake you up, I don't know what will. Him and Joe Rogan, both comedians, both actors, both smoking weed, just chilling, showing you how it's all a joke. It's all they play. Look how he's hitting this blunt like a fucking master. So we're going to watch this. It's a 1 minute, 10-second clip. Prophecy 110. This is from CNBC television, so you know it's by the numbers. Before they were talking about, and Elon Musk was saying, you don't understand how sad people really are. People can look so happy, but on the inside they're so sad. And then Joe Rogan starts to light a blunt. And then as they're smoking, Joe Rogan asks him something about caring what other people, what you're doing and other people are thinking and whatnot. Just hear it. And it's like clearly a play. It's clearly you're bringing up the certain questions, worrying about people's reaction to what you're doing, and then you're smoking a blunt. I mean, just watch this play from the federal government and see for yourself.
The interview that is sure to draw a lot of attention today. Tesla's Elon Musk appearing on the Joe Rogan podcast. Watch this exchange as Rogan lights up a blunt with Musk.
So is that a joint? Or is it a cigar?
No.
Okay.
It's marijuana inside of tobacco.
Oh, okay. So it's like posh tobacco, posh.
You ever had that?
Yeah, I think I tried one once.
Come on, man. You probably can't because stockholders, right?
I mean, it's legal, right?
It's totally legal.
Okay.
How does that work? Do people get upset at you if you do certain things? There's tobacco and marijuana in there. That's all it is.
That has already become a GIF, one of those moving images on.
So you see, and he even says, because of your stockholders, right? As I've been saying, Elon Musk is an actor participating in federal government pump-and-dumps. Saying, what did I say? I said he's going to do some crap. And then what does he do? Oh, I'm going to make my company private. It goes up. SEC, who also puts on this propaganda. This is propaganda from the SEC right here. The SEC probably rolled the blunt, gave it to him, made sure it happened. And then it goes up again, just out of sentiment. He's putting out electric cars. He's in SpaceX. Why not buy? And then, of course, by the numbers of Freemasonry, your stockholders, that's why you don't smoke weed, right? He smokes weed this day, over at this point, overnight. And then here, the next morning, halfway through this is the next morning pre-market. Look at the sell-off. 9.5%, 10% sell-off because of this propaganda. Pump. This was from the pump. This is the dump put on by the federal government using their theatrical actor, Elon Musk, to participate. And this is, fake money account, but just showing you, like, some days ago, I just shorted 10 shares of Tesla just really because I saw the price. I was okay, it's going to drop below 300 through some propaganda eventually. It wasn't long ago. And now look, I made nearly 16% shorting this, understanding that these are federal government pump and dumps. When they're at a certain level, the federal government loves to put up propaganda to make it go down. So we're going to see the numerology in this and see why weed was used as this. Of course, the non-numerological side. And all these videos all have all these dislikes because everyone's saying, it's just weed, who cares? It's just weed, who cares? It's to bring that divide. Because although it's just weed, who cares? Of course, I agree, but guys, this is propaganda. It doesn't matter how much I like weed or anything. It's just like, even then, I wouldn't want Elon Musk to do this if I'm an investor. Obviously you don't do this. He's doing this because it's a play. He's an actor. Podcast equals 39. Reversing alphabetical order and reducing each letter to a single digit. So 39 days from 39 days from NASA's birthday. It's 39 days. From Elon Musk's birthday, June 28th, born pretty much a month right before NASA. Well, their birthday. From June 28th to September 6th, Freemason 96, 71 days. And what is he doing? Smoking weed, 71, on Joe Rogan's podcast. Rogan, 26, Musk, 26. A date with a life lesson number of 26. Mason equals 26. A date with 33 numerology. So many times. Again, you can just go back test these. Go look at dates with 33 numerology. See how their stock moves. See how the news syncs up with this. Because it does. I mean, that's clearly not a conspiracy. This is all driven by news and propaganda. See on dates with, the 4/4 will go up. Dates with 44 numerology will go up. I've already put videos showing this. So that's a date with a life lesson number of 26 and 33 numerology. Tesla equals 33. Very easy to see how Elon Musk is just a theatrical stage performer. His initials are even 54. E is the 5th letter. M is the 13th. 1 plus 3 is 4. 5, 4. So this is very heavily synced up with the day that it's all coming out. So he did the propaganda on the 6th, but the media is blowing it up. The propagating all the propaganda on the 7th. They do this on purpose to continue the narrative. Cannabis equals 27, 54. Cannabis 27, 54. You see it? 5 weeks, 4 days from NASA's birthday. Because NASA is Tesla. I say it every single time there's Tesla propaganda and I can talk about it. We always see how it's connected with NASA. It's not hard to see. On July 29th, 1958, Freemasonry 58. Now they're 60. Marijuana has these numbers. There was some more of that. See how he's born in 71? Real quick, marijuana 88 like California. But see how Elon Musk is born in 71, smoking weed 71 days from his birthday. It's also 2 months, 10 days, Saturn 21. Always these Saturnian connections inside this propaganda. Again, Elon 26, Musk 26, Rogan 26, as I just shown, on a date with a life lesson number of 26, happening 10 weeks, 1 day from Elon Musk's birthday, from his 47th birthday. Again, he's 47 participating in this propaganda. Mason 26, 101 to 26 prime. S the 19th letter, 1 plus 9 is 10, so reducing 1, so you get 26. So, there's further information in this, but I hope you saw it. Sometimes there's a little bit of a technical error. Speaking of technical error, let's look at more of this man, this technology actor. But there's no error about any of this. This is all perfectly scripted theater. From today, from today when all this news is coming out, the 7th, again, death 97, murder 79. That's also why the stock's going down and everything today. But from then to his upcoming 48th birthday, Freemason 48, $72 days. 72 days, 2 months, 11 days, 211, the 47 prime, very special number to Freemasonry. He's 47 now doing this. Their compass set at 47 degrees. Oh, well, good thing we saw that because we didn't need to see that, but it was 2019 is what I need to sync it up from. 42 weeks. So, again, all the news coming out about it, the stock price going down, it just made this descending pattern even greater. Let's see what happens when it reaches the 244 level. See this all-time low? When it starts to go around this, because this is a good buying point, let's see what propaganda they bring out. And if it's more negative propaganda and it goes below $244.59, then it's bye-bye from there. Expect it to break below $200, and when it does, there'll be a lot of propaganda news about that. It'll be by the numbers specifically. So as I've been saying, numbers for Freemasonry, NASA, space, outer space equals 42 weeks from his upcoming birthday. These are the numbers to look out for decoding Tesla propaganda, especially if you're a trader. It's, again, as I've shown, it's the easiest shit to see. You can back test it, so there's no denying it. You can literally put in the effort and see the pattern. And when you see how the pattern has a 7 out of 10 success rate, hey, if it's above 5 out of 10 success rate very consistently, if you test it enough, it's a viable pattern to make money. If you just keep your losses small. I mean, just that alone, how you can literally do that, make it a viable strategy. I can't believe, people aren't more over this, trying to figure this out. I mean, people are, but, more people would be. People are trying to get ahead with money. It's what everyone's asking. Oh, how can I get ahead with money? Use this to help me make money. So not everyone, but some people are saying that. Well, this is one of the best ways to do it. This and betting on fake rigged sports. So again, that 42 weeks from his upcoming birthday, think about 420, 42. Joe Rogan, born August 11th, 1967. So do you know, this is all part of the sick riddle. 118 and 67. So death equals 97. On 9/7, murder 7/9, death in the Jewish cipher sums to 118. So Joe Rogan born 11/8, blood sacrifice 67, and 67, you see? So they're using him as a piece in this puzzle, in this play, to symbolize death, blood sacrifice. And it doesn't mean that everyone goes on this show, has some negative thing happen to him after. But just think about it, like Elon Musk isn't always on Joe Rogan. And when he does go on, what does he do? He does one of the worst things you can possibly do as someone who's running a company held up by investors. Or not held up, but that has investors inside or people who trade. Smoking weed. It's still a negative stigma. And that's what they're perpetuating with this propaganda. That's why all these dislikes. People are disliking this because, well, technically they do know it's propaganda because they get how weed is not a big deal. But you know what I mean? They're not disliking this because it's from the Jewish Zionist bullshit order. They're disliking it because it's against weed. Which, yeah, it is. This is anti-marijuana propaganda. So, you think Joe Rogan's lighting up, Elon Musk are lighting up promoting weed? No, this is anti-marijuana propaganda, and that's what they're promoting. That's why Elon Musk doing it too. Some bitch-ass actor for the Freemasons. Again, Joe Rogan, UFC announcer. UFC is more real than this play, but UFC is 100% fake. Just to show you how fake this is. I mean, at least the punches they throw in UFC and the moves they do are a bit real. This is 100% faker than the 100% fake UFC. Just to let you know how fake and how much of an actor Elon Musk is. I mean, how many times I made videos showing Tesla stock following this numerology, this propaganda, always the same pattern. People are searching all around for these trading strategies to use, spending thousands of dollars for these trading strategies to use, and they won't just learn this free strategy to help you. And guys, when Tesla hits the ground, goes to zero, is no more, or it's literally down to like 5 cents, guys, don't be surprised if this becomes a penny stock 5, 10 years down the line, maybe even sooner. when it does, there's going to be the next big thing, like Tesla, with another actor doing all this. Enron is part of this because it's all the same. History repeats itself. It's all the same bullshit throughout history. We have this. I cannot believe it. Like, all I do is sit there and call this guy an actor, and then what does he do? Smoke weed with Joe Rogan. I mean, come on, with Joe Rogan. I mean, wow. If you think this is organic, that he just did it, no, he was instructed to do it by the federal government. 27 days from Joe Rogan's birthday, he's there. Again, Rogan 26 days, by span of 27 days, cannabis 27. And then the next day, with 27 numerology, they're putting it all out, even more. Freemason 96, Saturn 69. The Tesla guy, Tesla 33, smoking ganja, 33, 102, reflection of 21, Saturn moon numbers. I'm just curious, how many days from the eclipse did they do this? And then I'll close with the video. There's plenty more I'd like to talk about, but the beauty of this is I can always just make a new video. It does not matter. Let's see if they synced that up with the eclipse at all. Well, I know 16 is connected to pi and time 61 reflection, Mason 17, span of 17 days, which means then they put out this propaganda, this huge reaction coming. And the thing is, when I was doing it quickly in my head, I was like, okay, it looks like about 18 days from today. 18 days, sun 18 from the eclipse, he's smoking weed. Again, cannabis with those numbers. With that trope, I mean. It doesn't have 18, but it has the sun, 2754 numbers, 153, the 17th triangular number. That's the number. Some of the numbers 1 through 17 gives you 153. And then let's see from the. Wait. Okay, I thought I put that in wrong. That was something else. Let's see from the one in 2019 or 2017. See, perfect. Murder ritual. That's when they're putting this out. 1 year, 18 days from the eclipse, 383 days. Murder 3883, death 118. See that? Death, murder. Death also 38. Without the end date, or you can count the day it's happening. 117. Execution 116 is one. I know these are all, you can say you're just making it work, you're going back and forth. Like, understand, they put out the propaganda in waves, like on huge bursts, on the next day a lot of times. And make it fit. I mean, of course, this also syncs up with the day it actually happened, too. So, there you have it. Elon Musk is an actor. This is bullshit propaganda. 350 days from the upcoming anniversary, the second anniversary of that. NASA 35, exactly 50 weeks. It was over United States of America, America 50, NASA 35. And because of that, it doesn't mean it's going to happen, but just a preview. September 8th, 98 is a date with a life lesson number of 28. So NASA could do something. 251st day, 251 is the 54th prime, sun 54. But this also looks also more like could be Catholic, Catholic 35, 55, propaganda, Mason 17, 28. World War 114. Just in the very rare case they even declare some bullshit like that. But there you have it. This is how you can predict. People are asking, how can you predict what's going to happen? You just play with the date numerology. 99. I can't wait till September 9th. The start of the first Sunday game of the 99th season of the NFL. 9/9. Football equals 29. It's going to be perfect. And there's probably going to be some, death, some crazy thing in the news, some ritual to honor that just because the date numerology is so saturated. Scottish 113. Dishonest 113. So, take care. Peace out.